In a hypothetical scenario where all technology vanishes overnight, how do you foresee society adapting? Would we embrace a simpler lifestyle or scramble to recreate technological comforts? The first question is, how do you define technology? Do iron tools and weapons count? Bronze? The hand axe? Extreme death and suffering. First from car crashes and places falling out of the sky, draft, then massive starvation. We would scramble to rebuild as much as we could as fast as we could. Otherwise, we would organize the same way we used to. Mass death. We go back to smoke signals instead of texting. If technology disappear, but not knowledge, then we just get a wait time of some years and it should go back to normal. Pretty quickly the only things to eat would be your pets and your neighbors. Without technology, society would initially struggle but eventually adapt to a simpler, localized lifestyle. Communication would revert to traditional methods, trade would become more about direct exchanges, and governance would likely be more decentralized. Communities would learn to be more self-sufficient and value face-to-face interactions more. Both actually. While mankind would have no choice but to revert to simpler lifestyle, it wouldn't stop people from trying to recreate advanced technology. I'm not sure where you trace the line about technology. I mean, a wheel, lever or fire is technology. Now let's assume we're talking about a large EM blast or massive solar flare. Only overnight impact I can think of the size of the affected area would be critical to determine impact, as it would define if medical care and additional food can or cannot be brought to the impacted area. So overall, I can see huge variances in different scenarios. After AI is advanced, and they take most of the jobs, people won't need to do much. A great disaster will occur, destroying the tech that sustains us. This will be known as the Great Reset. Okay, now somebody go make my movie. People would panic, markets and banking would collapse. No one would be able to access money, and there would be a lot of violence in the streets as people start attacking each other to steal their resources. Many will die. Then we'd start to starve. There would be no fresh drinking water, no gas for cars. Many more will die. Then the wars would break out as countries jockey for position to control natural resources. Many more will die. It wouldn't be the Shangri-La adaptation that you're envisioning. It would be hell on earth. You probably wouldn't survive. We would unfortunately have to recreate the tech lifestyle because of corporations and investments in corporations. Back to carrier pigeons and trading with shiny rocks, obviously. Queues at the bank first as everyone rushes to withdraw their cash. The banks run out of money because they actually have less physical money printed than money digitally displayed in their users' account balances. Then just absolute carnage ensues. We're going to end up having communities like the Amish. Without water pumps and electricity, life in the city is not sustainable. Not enough food is going to be produced, so people will have to migrate back to working on farms. People will work on the farms just for food. It might even trigger a socialist uprising.